Statistics have shown that almost 20,000 cases of sexual violence in Nigeria was documented in 2017 by the United Nations. And although the number of sexual violence cases increased daily, the number of rehabilitation centers, support groups, and safe houses lagged behind. This has necessitated the need for programs where women are given tips to live life without boundaries above the negative effects of sexual violence.
It started 3 years ago when I was severely depressed and suicidal and I had to seek help. It was at the mental facility. It was traced that 26 years ago, the molestation I had suffered while I was a child, the psychological effect was what was affecting me. So I decided to begin to run this support group because we need more people who were molested as children to speak out and get help.
Forgiveness of oneself was established as the first step to addressing sexual violence incidences. Apart from this, several other tips were given to the participants by the speakers during the event.
I would tell the individual, first thing, you must be able to learn how to forgive yourself. So when you forgive yourself, you have room to forgive your abuser. And of course, create the life you want to see happen to you. You have to be in that happy space, you'll be able to think clearly. You have to be in that safe space, you'll be able to do things that will benefit you and be the best you are actually destined to be here on earth.
One of the very most important steps to living a purposeful life after abuse is to first of all tell yourself the truth. Face your fears. You first of all need to forgive yourself. And once you are able to do that, though it's a process, but once you are able to do that, you also need to find courage and strength. And you may also need to share your story with one or two people, because when you bottle it up, you actually would not be able to heal.
A participant of the program shared the various lessons she learned and gave advice to victims who did not have the courage to speak out and seek help.
Speaking out takes time. It's not. It takes a lot of courage to speak out. A lot of survivors find it difficult to speak out because of the reactions that people have towards disclosures of sexual assault. And so for survivors who don't have a means of speaking out, what I can tell them is if they can write about it. They don't have to tell anybody. Writing about it can be very therapeutic. They can just write on their journal, they can write on notebooks and just keep pouring out what they are feeling, what the experience was like, how it affected them.
The founder and convener of the event stated the importance of similar programs, saying that there are many other undocumented cases.
We're trying to pass a message that even though you were abused, you were raped, you've gone through incest or any form of sexual violence, you can still live purposefully above that pain. You can still rise above that pain. So we have brought women who have risen above their pain in society and are making it well to come speak to us to let us know that we can still rise above our pain.
The victims were encouraged to speak up and seek help. Adebanke Odunui for Plus TV Africa.